Namo Phat, good morning. Thank you for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The fifth mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful consumption, I vow to cultivate good health, both physical and mental, for myself, my family, and my society, by practicing mindful eating, drinking, and consuming. I will ingest only items that preserve peace, well-being, and joy in my body, in my consciousness, and in the collective body and consciousness of my family and society. I'm determined not to use alcohol or any other item that contains toxins, such as certain TV programs, magazines, books, films, and conversations. I'm aware that to damage my body or my consciousness with these poisons is to betray my ancestors, my parents, my society, and future generations. I will work to transform violence, fear, anger, and confusion in myself and in society by practicing a diet for myself and for society. I understand that a proper diet is crucial for self-transformation and the transformation of society. Our Dharma lesson is Life Power, excerpt from Ajahn Thiradhammo's book, Working with the Five Hindrances. When we are more aware of the energy in the body and mind, perhaps we can recognize a different kind of power. When we are not dominated by willpower, there is still life power, a fundamental life force. For example, we can't stop breathing. You can willfully hold your breath for a while, but you cannot stop breathing. Breathing is an instinct which we all recognize to some degree in our lives. This is the instinct for survival, a very fundamental drive to survive. Most of the time it's very mixed up with the ego, so it's hard to distinguish. But if you can put aside the ego part of it, the willpower part of it, you can recognize that there is another kind of power in the background, and you can give it more emphasis. This is the energy that has steadiness and continuity to it. Willpower is something we turn on and off at will and is hard to sustain for any length of time, as it is an artificial energy. Life power, however, continues throughout life at a life-sustaining pace. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining me this morning.